What's up, guys? Nostal-Gi-Oh here, back with another market watch. My voice is kind of gone, but I'm still making this market watch. Committed to the content, baby. Anyway, before we get into the actual video today, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, or YouTube spiel time. But I also have the affiliate link down in the description down below, so you can just click that and then shop and check out. Costs you no extra time or money, and supports the channel. Anyway, let's get into it. So we got not a long market watch today. Not too much is happening between 2 days ago and today. But we got some stuff going on. I am going to cover the Dynamorphia stuff as well. It is having a bit of like a evening out. It went ridiculous and now is calming down a little bit. But we got some other things going on in the meta right now. We've got Splight coming up soon, and a lot of people are kind of specking that Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries are going to be absolutely insane. We still have high quantities of a lot of these, different forms of it because it has a lot of different printings. But the top end stuff, the MP and Shining Victory secrets, are kind of disappearing. We are seeing a bit of a good trend up here on the Shining Victories OG first, and just in general, we have a lot of stupid ones with like the Korean ones. We get to skip all of those. We can do list without photos, but there's a couple like foreign ones actually. So we have one Italiano here and another Italian here. And then we have a real listing, Light Play First Edition, $30. Maybe you should cop that. And then another Korean Starlight, get out of here. And then 140 from a 0% seller. One German at 50, and then it's 60, and then 80. What? That's great. Or 90. That's like insane. So let's actually just look at this without photos. $30 Light Play First Edition. $40 Light Play First Edition, 3 copies from a unfavorable seller, and then 60 Near Mint Edition, Near Mint First Edition, 2 quantity, and then 90. I won. It's gone. It's just gone. Maybe check all your avenues. You got Troll and Toad, you got Core potentially, you've got Tier 0 games, you got a lot of people, although they don't really do like individual singles like that as common. But yeah, I mean, this card's pretty much gone. So if you have these, you have some of these, cool. If you don't have these, that's unfortunate. I would probably suggest buying this. I think this will be gone like immediately. I feel like this $130 listing will be gone very soon. As we look at the actual sales, we do have some sales at that price, so don't feel bad buying that price. And the LP first edition sale today at that price. Oops. And then a bunch of like 23, 24, 30, 30, 25, 30, 30. This is all today. This is all today. Crazy. So yeah, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, secret OG first. I would definitely be keeping an eye out for those. We do have MP as well. Definitely on that same similar trend up. However, much lower ceiling because it is the Megatin. But still not bad, right? It's still a secret at the end of the day. Better than the Ultras, better than the Alt Art Golds and Ultras and stuff. We got around $10 copies for the Near Mid First Editions. Not huge quantities, but like more quantities than the Shining Victories, but it continues to go. So these are still pretty available. So if you are interested in getting yourself a set of secret Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, we still have attainable Megatin prints that you can get like a set. You can get a set. You can get a couple sets of this card. So this might not be a bad decision to buy. If it ends up, if Splight really does end up being that Tier 0 deck that everybody's kind of expecting to be, or at least like really strong Tier 1 deck that is insane, this card is apparently really good against it. That's what people are saying on Zodiac Duelist. That's what people are saying on, I mean, look at the listings. Look, people are expecting this. Even if it's not going to end up being that good, people are still going to want it. So I don't think this is a bad buy, these MTs. And if you can find like high quantities and low prices for all of these, like all forms of this card, maybe bar the ghosts or the golds, because nobody really likes the golds. I mean, still like get golds, still worth it, but they're all like. So here's the thing. Look at the trend up. Look at the trend up. Look at the listings. So we don't have anybody with more than one until it's $1. That's the case for all these copies. So these cards are all like $1 now when they were all like 20 cents. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So if you have these, they're all $1. I'd probably keep them, but you move them, at locals for $1 or whatever, or like big events. But really, what I'm saying is Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, baby, crazy. Next, we're going to be talking about the Dynamorphia cards. And I'm not going to spend much time. We already saw this stuff. We already know the trend up. It was sitting around $10, $11 for a good while. Now, then went to 30. Now it's selling around 20 to 21. You know, not too bad. We saw a couple $30 sales and a lot of $23 sales in the last couple days, but we do have some $21 sales now. Back to about 23, 24, so pretty normal. You know, evening out. We saw the top end and then back down to that 20 couple. But we have high quantities, right? 16 from this guy, 7 from this guy, 23, 5, 7, 8. So just, you know, pretty high numbers of this card on the market. So, you know, people were saying, oh, it's going to push past 30. No, it's going to settle back down to 23, 24. Just continue to get, you know, price differential down. Not saying it's going to go down from this price, as long as it actually is good and sticks around. I know they get more support soon. This stuff, yeah, you know, that's cool. This is a real price now. $30 was a little high. $15 was low. $23, all right, cool. That's a good price. That's a good price. So I think this makes sense. It's cool. It's a good you know, leveling out. Now we do have Domain also. And this has kind of just been at the same price, but I just wanted to show it is settling a little bit, you know, around like $8 price point. I guess it was already basically at $8 price point, so this doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, that is, you know, not the worst card in the world. It's like $8, $10. It used to be a poopy secret. I guess it's still kind of a poopy secret. Anyway, next we have Crossout Designator. This card is seeing a lot more play today in today's meta. Brave, Crossout Designator, engine piece is kind of an FTK. You know, two hand traps just ain't enough sometimes. It usually is, but it isn't always. So we saw this card sitting around $30 for a little while until even just earlier this month it started trending up, and now it's 40. We have sales today all through the last couple days. 45, 45, 45, 45. Listings 45, 45, 45, 45. This card's $45 now, almost 50. It's pushing 50 on the first page. So that's like wild, dude. This card is $45 plus now. It is seeing play in a lot of sideboards. It's seeing play in the main deck and a lot of decks as well. So, you know, makes sense. It makes sense. This, I think, has been like written on the wall for a while. You know what I mean? Ever since it was like it hit like 22, 25, and we're like, oh, that's pretty low. And I don't think like Verified ever really was super under $30. But yeah, I mean, this card, that's a good card, man. Everybody was saying this card sucks. This card's crazy. This card's crazy. Next, we're going to talk about the Exosister CR cards. Now, this is wild. So, we got this Exosister packs. Shout out pack. CR. $60. Lowest listing? What? You're crazy. You're crazy. This card was like $30, $40 for a good while. Kind of went up a bit earlier this month, like 50. Settled back down. When we got like, so it was like, oh, this deck's kind of sucky. Oh, wait. Oh, new support? Oh, new support coming soon? Cool. Oh, it's not that great? Oh, okay. Oh, it's solid? Okay, fair enough. People think it's solid. It's like $60, $70. These cards are good. They just like don't end on enough. But like high hand traps, alright, engine. We've seen it work with a lot of things. We got more CRs. Things are following the trend of going up, and then kind of just like dying off. But now these cards are like $40 sales. Like $40 listings. It's pretty cool. It was like 25, 28, 29. You missed it like a little bit. You know, at the beginning of the month they trended up a good bit, but now they're like back down a little. These aren't bad pickups. I think like a CR Exosister deck is probably not a bad pickups. This is sitting around 60 now. This was really low, like 30. If you got all this stuff in February, oh, you're looking pretty good then. All this stuff's like double. All the Exosister stuff is like double from what it was in February. So that's pretty cool. CR stuff is worth some monies. Not a bad CR anymore. You know, before it was like, oh, of course I didn't pull, you know, a Brave card. Of course I didn't pull an Adventure CR, right? Of course I wouldn't get a TT. Of course I wouldn't get any of those cards. Now they're not bad, right? Like these have settled out, and they're actually not bad. I feel like they're probably the same as like Torrential Tribute. I should probably. Oh, wow, it was right there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. $60. It's almost like they're about the same. It's crazy. This actually, I feel like this is pretty cheap. I feel like this card should be $100. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll look at the CR market again soon. What about Emergency Teleport? These are all of the spur of the moment. I didn't look up this. I didn't think about this right before this. $50? Yeah, I feel like all these cards are kind of cheap. Just food for thought. Anyway, next we got Neos Fusion. This is a card that It's been a penny stock for a long time. I'm sure a lot of players have a lot of copies of this card, and rightfully so. It accesses fusion material from the deck. Whoa, it's almost like that's a broken mechanic. We've seen that happen like 100 times now, and every single time is good when it comes in. Neos fusion stuff, it's kind of cool. Rainbow Neos is pretty strong, and some people have been topping with, or maybe not even like topping super high events, but people are playing Neos fusion stuff with branded fusion, kind of just like a whole package, a whole fusion from the deck package. It makes sense. It makes sense. So Neos fusion secret rares, we're seeing them really, really going up. They've been like around $3 to go up to 4, and then back down to 3, and then back to 4 for a little while. But we're running pretty low on listings. It's usually like 100, 200,000 listings, right? Now it's like, we have a lot of sellers with a lot of them at 5, so it's pretty realistically a $5 card until something breaks this and makes it, a $15, $20 card like Fusion Destiny. But I don't really see that happening. But, going from like $2 to $3 to $5 is pretty solid still. And that's just the secret. And then we also have the super that is a pretty good penny stonk, sitting around that $2 rate for a pretty good while now. Has a lot of sales in recent days, like a lot of sales in the last couple days around that $2, $3 price. Really running low on listings compared to what it was. Might not be a bad penny stock if you can buy these for like a couple dollars, like $2, something like that. Maybe not bad. We might just see Vert banned, and then people want to still play this stuff with branded fusion. Then you're playing like 6 access the deck fusions. Not bad, not too bad, not too bad. So I like Neos fusion. I don't think it's crazy, but I like it. All right, we only have one more thing I'm going to be covering today. I wasn't kidding you when I said short market watch. It was really just Winter Cherries that was the big one, and then a bunch of like interesting things, and Dinomorphia that I just wanted to talk about the fallout. The last thing we have here is Bahalutia. This card is weird. It's honestly the epitome of weird hand traps, but it's a weird hand trap that has niche scenarios, and as we see that happens, a format cycles in with this card. It's kind of weird. Oh, I have one more card actually that I forgot to just say. We're gonna talk about it after this guy. But I might be missing something. Oh, you like that voice crack? Oh my gosh. My voice is very, very gone today, so that's it happens. But look at this. So it was like $1. Now it's like $4 with like actual sales at $4. It's just like 3 with shipping. You got $4. You got $2.50. You got $3. $3.25 with shipping is the lowest listing, and then we also it jumps like $3.50 with $1 million shipping because direct. $4. So the first guy with multiple was $4 and direct shipping. So yeah, it's like $4 now. This card was like $1. Good for you guys with Bahalutias. And this card, the Starlight, it's like $60. I don't know. Maybe that's not a bad buy. It's a Starlight. It's $60. If it ever gets played, it's gonna go to 100, maybe even more. Not huge amounts of listings, but not little amounts of listings, right? I want one of these for my cube. I want to Starlight one of these for my cube. Hey, you guys think I'm kidding? You guys think I'm kidding? You don't know my cube. You don't know my cube. More cube content coming. You guys want to see it? Come at cube content. We have a cube night. I got some big things to work. We'll talk about it another time. Not for the marketplace. That's not the right day. It's not the right time. But yeah, that's Bahalutia. That card's like cool. Tell me in the comments. Is this card seen play? Is that why? I don't know. But anyway, Guilty Gear Free. This is the last card I wanted to talk about. First off, we're going to talk about the Ultra, and then we're going to talk about the CR. So the Ultra? No, actually, who cares about the Ultra? We're going to talk about the secret CR first, because that's what everybody likes. So this card, honestly, this whole year has been kind of just dropping. It was sitting around like $30, kind of tanking down to that almost $20 mark, right? Now it's now it's like $45. $40. Now it's $40 with sales at $45, as we see here. $45, $45, $44, $40, $40, $40, $40, $40. Now it's $40. We have multiple listings around that $40 price range. So I don't know how many of you guys know Patrick Hoban. The name Patrick Hoban. That's a history lesson in its own. He played top 32 at YCS Pagoda last weekend. He played this card. Now, from what I've heard, is that this card, 2 warrior monsters with different types or different attributes. What I hear is it's for Super Poly, Baron, Defleur, and DPE. That's what I hear. That's what I hear it is. Wind Warrior, Dark Warrior, Super Poly, eat that board. Some of this guy didn't even read this card yet. It's crazy. We'll read it together. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, you can negate that effect, and if you destroy a card on the field, and that's a good effect. 2700 body, not bad. Like untargetable, basically. Not bad. If this card was fusion summoned using only monsters on the field as material, you can make a second attack during each battle phase. So it's untargetable, 27, untargetable basically one time. Attack twice. If this battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can banish a spell from your graveyard and it gains the attack equal to its current defense. So it's big, attacks twice until the end of this turn. So it's big for the turn, attack twice, untargetable once per turn. Once per turn. When an effect targets this card, negate it. And then destroy one card on the field, a different card on the field. It's kind of busted, actually. Like, that's like a really strong guy. It's not a negate. It's not quite a negate because it does negate, like, guys that target it. But it's not quite a negate. But it's pretty big. Attack twice. It's a good kill you card. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It eats Baron DPE. And then DPE doesn't trigger because it's being sent for fusion. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, you know, you play against Based. You play against Sad. You play against any of those Rose Dragon decks that set up Baron DPE. You play against Sword Souls playing DPE for some reason. Makes Baron DPE. Crazy. I like this card a lot. In the collector rare, we're seeing $45, $40. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. We also do have the Ultra going up. This guy was sitting at like nothing. Like $1.50, $2. Now has sales $6. $7, $7, $8, $7, $6. Oh, $6. But yeah, it's like a $6, $7. Yeah, a $6, $7 card. That's cool. I like to see that. I like to see that. Guilty Gear Freed, baby. Solid. It's a solid super poly target. It's solid. So we love to see it. Anyway, that is actually it. Contrary to popular belief, that is it for the day, for the market watch. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is a shorter video today, but we did kind of expand upon a couple topics. Anyway, that's it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You stayed the entire video. Go down to the comments section, say something. Just say AA if you're even still there. You know, do whatever. Just comment something. Help the algorithm. And don't forget, TCG affiliate link in the description down below. Costs you no extra time or money. Directly supports the channel. Really do appreciate it. Anyway, that's it. I know I already said that, but that's it. Have a good day. Goodbye.